Excellent. Well, hello, Charley Miao. Thank you so much for joining me, and congratulations on your appointment to the ACSE Board of Directors. To get started, please introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about you.
Okay, thank you so much. I am Charley Miao from China. I have been working for TrendMD for more than 2 years, since January 1st, 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And can you tell me a little bit more about the ACSE and what you see its role as being?
Okay. ACSE is the full name for ACSE is Asian Council of Science Editors. That is the first foremost organization in journal publishing industry in Asia. Until now, it has more than 2,000 members and also more than 200 advisors and a centered board of directors. Mm-hmm. ACSE's main purpose is to build up a unified and active platform for editors, for publishers, and also maybe for scientists, mm-hmm. so that they can understand what is going on in the journal publishing industry in Asia and maybe or even in the world. Mm-hmm. And the other thing is, whenever they have some problems, questions, they can raise the problem, and also they can seek the solution, try to find best solution for their question through the support from ACSE. Mm-hmm. So that is, I think, ACSE is really important.
Understood. And tell me, how did you react when you got the news that you were appointed as director?
Okay. I'd really love to answer that question. At the very beginning, when I heard about the good news, I was really astonished. I can't believe it was true. And after some time, after I calmed down slowly, I felt a little bit nervous instead, because I was really worried whether and how I can fulfill my duties. Mm-hmm. And I would say thanks to some good staff, colleagues in ACSE, for example, Jing, Ashley, and they support me, or they have been quite loud. They are very patient to explain everything, and also in the meantime, I received quite a lot of congratulation words, very good words, and very encouraging words. So after that, I think I'm really confident I can fulfill my duties.
Mm-hmm. And as a director, what do you think that you will bring to the organization, and what are some of the projects that you want to work on?
Good question, very good question. Because for ACSE, ACSE is based in Dubai, and very strong, for example, in India or Pakistan, this sort of country. But I think it's quite weak at this stage, quite weak in China. Mm-hmm. For example, in China, in Japan, in South Korea, in Singapore, it's comparatively very weak. So for China is very big, very important nowadays. Mm-hmm. So as a Chinese people, Chinese editors, I think I can do quite a lot of things to support ACSE for their activity, for their extension into China. Mm-hmm. For example, I can help to promote the conception of ACSE's conception into China, so that more editors can learn what is ACSE. And the other thing is, because on the ACSE's website, there are quite a lot of very useful information, very useful tools, mm-hmm. so that Chinese editor can approach or can go to the website to get some very useful message. And also in the meantime, I think I can support ACSE's board of directors, mm-hmm. and to organize, launch some sort of seminar conference in China, so that I think for ACSE learn more about China, and for Chinese editor learn more about ACSE.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like a very good relationship between the two groups.
Yes.
Excellent. And tell me a little bit more about TrendMD and what your role is there.
Okay. I'm really proud of to work as the regional director for TrendMD. Just like I said, I joined TrendMD already for more than 2 years. I think TrendMD is a leading platform to highly efficient, for highly efficient and highly related content discovery and content distribution. That sort of conception is very important nowadays. And I think particularly for editors, for publishers, for readers, for authors, so that we can help them to greatly increase the visibility of their content, and also help to drive their fulfillable usage, citations, and even we can support the publishers to increase their revenue. And nowadays, TrendMD, I think, is quite successful. Globally speaking, it has already cooperated partner with more than 350 well-known international publishers already. That means more than 5,000 very good journals. And also in China, we cooperate more than 400 journals already, and also with some very good Chinese government agency project. So we are very confident that we can partner with more journals in the near future.
Fantastic. And what do you think is going to be the future for ACSE, and what projects do you think ACSE needs to be investing more into?
Okay, good. Let me think about that. I think for ACSE, because that is that is for the whole Asia. Just like I said, ACSE nowadays is still very weak for China market. So I think several important things it can do. First thing is to extend their conception into China, into Japan, into Singapore, into South Korea, and many other countries. That is quite good, so that editors can learn that there is one very useful organization called ACSE there. And also on the website, quite a lot of useful message for editors to use. So that is one thing. And the other thing is for ACSE itself, it should learn more about the market need, about what are the local publishers, local editors, and even the readers, the authors really need. So I think nowadays, in the near future, ACSE already has the plan to build up some sort of editorial regulations, rule, so that based on different regions, different culture, so that ACSE can serve editors far better in the future.
Absolutely. And are you confident in your ability to be a director for ACSE, and what do you think you bring as a unique value to the table as a director?
Okay. I think first thing is I would like to say because for me, I work for more than about 20 years already. I work in some international publishers and also some national companies, publishing companies in China. So I have very strong, publishing background, and also I know the political features in China. So that will be very useful for me to fulfill my task, my duties. And the other thing I think is because nowadays I have been strongly supported by my mother company TrendMD, and also by ACSE board of directors, and also I think whenever I talk with some Chinese editors, they strongly support me. So because in China we have several thousand academic journals, so I think with all this great support, I'm really confident I can fulfill my task.
Excellent. And are there any closing remarks that you would like to say to ACSE and the members?
Okay, so the last sentence I would like to say is, so let us join ACSE, let us work closely with ACSE, so that for a very far better future for journal publishing industry in Asia.
Fantastic. Charlie, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.